Today we're going to learn about plant adaptations. The first thing I'm going to do is read you the slide that introduces what plant adaptations are, and then I'll give you the directions for the rest of the assignment. So let's begin. It says, what is a plant adaptation? Plant adaptation is a unique feature a plant has that allows it to live and survive in its own habitat, which is the place it lives. Have you ever heard about a plant that eats insects? Or have you ever thought about how cacti survive without water and why some plants are poisonous? The reason why is that plants have developed features that make them able to survive in the environments they live in. Every living thing needs a home or a shelter and surroundings to live and grow in. A habitat is the place where living things, including plants, live. Not all plants can live in the same kind of habitat. For example, cactus plants cannot survive in a rainforest habitat. In the same manner, the rubber tree lives in a tropical rainforest and could not survive in a desert habitat. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to have 8 different plants listed on this slide and the next slide. And what I'm asking you to do is research an adaptation of each of these plants, and you're going to put that in this middle column. So, for example, I looked up the cactus, and one of the adaptations of a cactus is that its leaves are like spines, or we think of them as needles. And then in the far right column, I need you to tell me what is the specific purpose of that adaptation. Don't just tell me to survive. I know that that's what every adaptation is. You need to be specific. So, what is the specific purpose of the needles on a cactus? Well, what it told me was that the cactus doesn't lose as much water through its leaves because of the thin shape of the needle. So basically, we know that water can be lost in the desert very easily, and so because of the shape of those, it doesn't lose water as quickly. So what you need to do now is go, and you're just going to Google it. You're going to say something like, what is the adaptation of bamboo? Or what is an adaptation of moss? You're going to do those, the lily. You're going to go on and do tumbleweed, the evergreen tree, seaweed, and cattails. Again, in the middle, you're going to tell me what is one adaptation of the plant. Some plants will have several different adaptations. You just need to choose one. And then on the right side, again, you're telling me the specific purpose of that adaptation. When you are done with that, the next thing you're going to do is watch a video. It's a really cool video about a man named Richard Reams who shapes trees to make living art. So you're going to click on the link and watch the video. It's about 9 minutes long. And then there are 5 questions you have to answer about that. So it might be a good idea to go through and read the questions on this slide and the next slide before you continue. And that will be all you need to do for this assignment.